It's not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by the dust and the sweat and the blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, and who comes up short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming. But who does actually strive to do the deeds? Who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows that in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who, at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place will never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. Today, that passage is known as The Man in the Arena, and it's part of a speech delivered in 1910 in France by then President of the US, Teddy Roosevelt. And over a century later, philosophers, historians, and leaders still study every line because they are brilliant. In my own career, across both the public and private sectors, I've tasted victory and I've known defeat. And it's this speech, these words, from one of the most ambitious and fascinating people ever to live, that have carried me through some of my bloodier days. Because they remind me that I chose a life in the arena, that while I've come up short at times, I know I've tried. Each of us has our own arena, our own moment. But make no mistake, there's no victory without defeat, and there's no effort without critics. Teddy was a wild man, but he was smart and he was well read. And I doubt he was unfamiliar with the Stoic philosopher Epictetus, who once said, "The trials you encounter will introduce you to your strengths." So whether it was 1900 years ago or the early 1900s, leaders faced the same critics and the same doubts. We can all take pride, so long as we get in the game of life, in the solemn satisfaction of devoting ourselves to something that matters. We will be criticized. We will be ridiculed. We will falter. We will be bloodied. But damn it, if we get up, we win. So here's the lesson: take a chance, make a choice, step off the sidelines, ask for that promotion, start that business, run for office. Whatever your arena is, enter it. Because in the end, we are what we dare. So let's dare greatly. Thanks for listening. Please share how you've dared greatly.